On to the longest stage of this year's Paris-Nice, 212 kilometres between Vichy and Pelussin. With no fewer than 5 classified climbs on the menu, including 4 in the last 60k, this was going to be a first proper test for the GC favourites, though admittedly this 77th edition of the Race to the Sun has been anything but a walk in the park. Dylan Groenewegen expected to lose his yellow jersey today, and there was a decent chance the stage winner might come from a breakaway. 13 riders getting away early, among them the current King of the Mountains, Damien Gaudin, and breakaway specialist Thomas de Gendt, both former stage winners at Paris-Nice. Well, Magnus, Cort, NIELSEN and Alessandro De Marchi were also in there. Olivier Legac of Groupama FDJ, the highest placed overall, around 6 minutes off the pace. Well, their gap was down to under 3 minutes by the time they reached the day's second climb, the Col de Turini. 7 points for Gaudin at the summit. In the peloton, Mitchelton Scott riding for Matteo Trentin, who's pretty handy over the climbs, but most sprinters struggling, notably Groenewegen, the Dutchman waving goodbye to the yellow jersey. Onto the Côte de Condrieu, where Gaudin was dropped, de Gendt coming over the top ahead of De Marchi. A group of just 7 riders left at the front. And de Gendt also cresting the Côte de Saint-Michel saw Romain in first place, closing the gap on Gaudin to just 1 point in the mountains classification. Further back, yet another tough day for the defending champion Marc Soler. The Spaniard dropped along with Miguel Angel Lopez, third and the best young rider at last year's Giro. At the foot of the final climb, the Côte de Chavanais, the Escapades had around a minute on the chasing pack. Lawson Cranach, who rode all of last year's Tour de France with a broken shoulder, attacking along with Sergio Henao, the 2017 Paris-Nice champion. Just 4 men left at the front, de Gendt, De Marchi, Cort, NIELSEN and Giulio CICCONE, but they still had 50 seconds in hand. De Gendt picking up 7 more points to take the polka dot jersey. And nobody was too keen to work with Mitchelton Scott back at the front of the peloton. AG2 Arna Mondial finally chipping in to bring the gap down. Valentin Madouas and Lilian Calmejean attempting to bridge across. But it was too little, too late. The stage winner guaranteed to come from the leading quartet. Cort NIELSEN, the only natural sprinter in there, but he caught his companions napping with an attacker just inside the final kilometre. The Great Dane leaving the others in his dust and flying towards a superb solo victory, his very first at Paris-Nice. Magnificent Magnus stunning de Gendt and co with that devastating late attack. He also won from a breakaway on stage 15 of last year's Tour de France into Carcassonne. Meanwhile, ASTANA's brilliant 2019 continues. That is now 16 wins this season with 10 different riders.
When you're in a breakaway with a guy like Thomas de Gendt, you know it has possibilities to go to the finish.
Yeah, it has. It's both good and bad to be with strong guys, of course. It's not easy to win, but it makes your chances better of making it to the end.
What a great start to the season for the ASTANA team. Yet another victory for you guys.
Yeah, it's amazing, and yeah, it's my first victory, and so I'm really happy, and for sure the team is of course the season is going very, very well.
Cort NIELSEN winning the stage by 7 seconds from de Gendt, who could console himself with the polka dot jersey. CICCONE ahead of compatriot De Marchi, with Calmejean at the best of the rest. Sky's Mikkel Kwiatkowski takes over the race lead. The Polish national champion 5 seconds ahead of Luis Leon Sanchez, with Philippe Gilbert, Egan Bernal and Matteo Trentin making up the top 5. Tomorrow's 5th stage could well be crucial in terms of the outcome of this Paris-Nice, a 25.5 kilometre individual time trial around the southern commune of Barbontan. So do tune in again on Thursday for what promises to be a fascinating stage, and thanks for watching.